I am so thrilled. This is a great news for the Canadian market that a cruise line would be so dedicated to us here in Canada that they would invest in an office. Um, it's, I think it's mind blowing. It's fantastic. I think it's the first of its kind.
These are beautiful offices. They, of course, reflect your beautiful ships. What is the rationale for being the first cruise line to open up offices in Canada?
Well, I think, Nina, it's the way we do business with MSC Cruises. I mean, this is now the 19th wholly owned country office for MSC Cruises globally. So this was a natural progression for us, really. But our executives, we understand the difference between the Canadian and U.S. markets. The Canadian market is completely different, operates completely differently, operates in more than one language, which is English. We operate in English and French here. We understand the tour operator model, which is very important to the Canadian market.
So true.
So that being said, it was just it's a natural progression for us to do this. So it's been in the works for a long time.
You've kept a good secret, though.
I've been told I can do that.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
And now here you are. How is this going to change how you work with the trade here in Canada?
We're going to turn up the volume. I think that's what we're going to do.
Coming from obviously, I have a tour op history and a cruise history, and I think it shows great dedication. And congratulations to Ian and his team for doing this.
We'll be launching, of course, our Canadian website, msccruises.ca, as well as our trade website, which everything's going to be in Canadian dollars. Everything's going to be in English to start off with, but we are working right now in our offices right now to perfect our both websites to be in Quebec French as well. So we're looking forward to that. And of course, Canadian dollars. It's something that was the first thing that I was told when I joined here 10 years ago, that we have to be in Canadian dollars. Sorry it took so long, Canada, but here we go. And we will be operating exclusively in Canadian dollars now for the Canadian market.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Just knowing that we have Canadian MSC representatives here able to deal with all of our questions and concerns and be there at the moment whenever we need them.
Now you have a team, though, as well. You have a groups department here locally. So how does that work with the trade?
So the trade, when they call into our new 800 number, which is now 833, I mean, 800 numbers are gone. We have to call them 833 numbers. 833-253-9977.
Call Ian.
Call, please. So we have the groups department is transitioning strictly to our office here in Mississauga. So the existing groups we have in US dollars, as well as the copious amounts of new groups we're going to get in Canadian dollars, will all be managed here. We also have a contact center team that will be answering calls in English and French as well. And we have a marketing department on one side taking care of our web product, and somebody else taking care of our print product. So we'll be repurposing print schematics from the US as well. We're just finalizing a Canadian dollar brochure.
Do you think that psychologically, emotionally, it makes a difference to a retailer in Canada to be calling a groups department which is located in Canada versus Miami?
Well, we're in Fort Lauderdale, but that's okay. Common mistake. I think so. You know, I use the term that we planted a flag here, and I think that is important. We are the first to do it. For us, it's a natural progression, as I've said earlier. And I think it resonates well with the Canadian trade that we are here. We are here to do business with the Canadian trade, and we're here to do business with the Canadian trade in Canadian dollars. And they know that, that we're here, that we're local.
Right.
And cruise in general in Canada has been doing very well in the last couple of years. Since we really introduced our firm presence in South Florida out of Miami when we came with Divina, I think we've noticed a huge uptick in the business from the Canadian market, both from the tour operator model as well as the agency direct model. And we've seen that double year over year. 2019 is looking very good as well. 2020 is looking very good over 2019. So it does seem that our success here, which is because of the trade have supported us, even though when When they first started supporting us, we had 1 ship here seasonally from November to March. This coming winter, we have 4 ships out of Miami. We have a ship out of Guadeloupe. So they've supported us through this, through the early days, and this is not so much as a thank you to the trade for doing the supporting of us, but it's actually a testament to the support they have given us.
Having known you for a couple of years, I have to say, Ian, that it is a pleasure to see you now in the position that you're in, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Nina.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers.